Our next coach this morning is the head coach of the Charleston Southern Buccaneers, Jamey Chadwell. Good morning, coach.
Mark, good morning. How are you doing today?
Doing fine. Congratulations on improving to 2-0, 4-2 overall. The big show. We can open up, talk about that win. Then we'll start talking Bucknell and take any questions.
Thank you, Mark. Yeah, it was probably our most complete, I think, effort of the year. In all three phases. I was really pleased with how we came out after that long layoff. I was a little nervous about that. I thought we would be obviously ready to play first game almost in 3 weeks. I knew our guys would be excited to play, especially being homecoming. But I was worried about some of our execution things. We had a couple issues early there, but I really thought our guys did really well coming off layoff. It was good to see a lot of people get involved. I thought our defense played extremely well. Obviously, hold opponents 102 yards total offense, outstanding, and they did a great job. And it was good to see us get some balance on offense. We got to play quarterback. They all did good things. As we're continuing to grow the things we're trying to do better. I was disappointed we had some penalties on some special have to clean up going forward, but we're well pleased coming off the big deal.
All right, this time we'll start taking questions for Charleston Southern head coach Jamey Chadwell. Press star 1 on your phone at any time. Or click the chain link near the top of the browser. Click right there. Coach, you've got non-conference opponent Bucknell coming in. What can you tell us about the Bison?
Well, we don't know much, obviously. First time playing them, but we know they're in the Patriot League, and that's a very good league, and they play a tough brand of football. So based off the film that we've seen so far, they're a very physical football team on both sides of the ball, very tough nosed. They make you earn everything, and so they like to zone you on offense, do some things to try to come at you. So it was something that we don't see a lot of in our league. And defensively, they use multiple fronts, so it'll be a big challenge. I'm hoping that for some reason this Saturday it'll be about 95 degrees. That help us out first, here late in October. But it's going to be a good challenge, and we're excited about one having another home game, but two, get to play somebody from another league. So obviously get to the playoffs, the Patriots League. So just to sort of see how we stack up.
You talked a little bit about your quarterbacks in your opening remarks. Nice variation with Robert Mitchell on the ground, Shane Bucknell through the air, London Johnson getting both, contributing in both areas. Just kind of talk about how the rotation's going, and is something that we'll see the rest of the year with.
Well, part of it, we have a plan to play two. We play Shane, we'll try to play Rob some. Don't have a organized plan to say, hey, after 3 series or 4. Sometimes it's feel, sometimes it's how we're playing. What do you think you need most of? You got to get to the point where Shane can do it on the ground as well, and then Rob can do it through there. Right now, Shane's on the ball extremely well, and Rob every time he touch. And I think you're able to see London, LJ, and show some of his ability Saturday. Really the first defensive action in a long time. He really did a nice job. So they all three have some talent to be able to use. Just trying to get more consistency. Rob and London, obviously Shane, their most consistent. Really done good jobs in the same starter. But you'll continue to see a couple guys play. Whether we do 3 or not, that might be too many. It might be based off need or what happens. I think when you have guys like those, are both guys, or all three actually, competitive, well, they all bring something to the table. If a certain opponent is playing you a certain way and you bring somebody in and they just bar, give you an opportunity to make plays, we're going to do that. Worked out for us 3 weeks ago versus Costa because of the injury. Saturday, changed things up, worked out well. We're going to continue to do that. Hopefully our guys will get better and better. But the more playing time they're getting in the game, helpful for making stretch.
And lastly, for you, played your defense not only this past weekend, but a couple weeks ago, back in October against Monmouth, the conference team. Especially with the layoff, just how pleased you were with the group and kind of surprised how well they played, or were you expecting them to eventually get that way towards the end of
No, we've obviously played good defense, and the Coastal game 3 weeks ago, we didn't play very good in a lot of areas. And when you came back and looked at it, there was obviously Coastal had a lot to do with it. There was a lot of execution. Our guys were hungry to get back out there. So I knew, I'm not going to say I thought we'd hold them 100 yards, but I knew our guys were chomping at the bit to get back out there. Just had a bad game. Sometimes you just don't have good games. They're really consistent. And our defensive staff did a great job of getting guys past that game. Hey, it was over with. Got to go forward. They made the comment, they were only as good as our last game. Our last game defense wasn't that good. So I think they wanted to get that chip back, to get that swag back. So they made it a mission that they were shut out our next opponent. They obviously turned the ball over there in red. They held them to 100-something yards. I think first down and a half. It was total domination. That's the type of defense that we expect to see. I think our fans expect to see. I know our coaches do and our players do. And that's more the norm than what our coach was. So the challenge for us now that they know they're capable of doing it, they got to just practice. But it was really good to see. Fun to watch. I'm glad we don't have to go against the practice.
Very good, Coach. I'm not seeing any more questions for you, so we'll let you go. Thanks for adjusting your schedule today, and we'll talk to you next week.
Bye-bye.